Hi, welcome. Today I want to talk to you about something that is commonly discussed with graphic designers, and I know it comes up a lot for myself as well. And this is the question of, okay, I'm a busy creative, I'm a busy designer, I've got clients, I'm trying to just keep up on the deadlines and create great work for them. How do I keep up on my projects and also make time to grow my business? I think this is a very common and valid concern for anyone who's trying to get your business going. You're doing, work for clients. How do you actually find the time around your projects to do things that you need to do in your business to ensure that you have future work and to make sure that you're profitable? So we're going to just dive into this today. And like I said, this is something near and dear to my heart. This is probably the biggest question for me that's come up over my past, 20 years I've been doing design work, 15 years running my own business. Comes up all the time. It's always like, okay, I know I should be working on my website. I know I should be setting up systems and processes for my business and my projects. I know I should be marketing myself to keep attracting high quality clients. But when? When am I supposed to do all of this? So I totally get it. So I think it's important to understand, this was something I had to learn, that there's no magic bullet fix for this. It's not like one day you say, oh, I see all these issues in my business. I'm working too hard on projects. I got to find time to work on my business. Tomorrow is the day I'm going to start working on my business and it's all going to be better. No, it doesn't work that way, right? We've got to figure out areas in our business where we can maybe make some incremental changes where over time we're going to see an improvement. And I think this is, not a new lesson. We've probably learned this in other areas of our lives, and it definitely holds true in business as well, at least from my experience. So, let's see, checking my notes here. The first thing that I want to maybe ask you, and this is where you can look at your own life and your own business, why are you feeling strapped for time in the first place? Are you taking on every project that comes in the door because you think you need to? Or are you being selective with your projects and only working on projects that are a good fit for you, truly a good fit for you, meaning it's a client that you enjoy working with, the money is enough to meet your minimum requirements, your minimum revenue requirements for a project? Are you maybe not utilizing your time wisely? And are you charging enough, right? These are all things we can start to think about if we're feeling like there's no time to work on our business instead of just in it all the time. So I think, again, the main point I want to stress here is it's not one change or one improvement or one thing you're going to do in your business to get to this, end result of having the time to work on your business. It's these seemingly small improvements that can start to add up over time and create better habits for you as you're working in your business. Okay, we all know that it takes a while to build a new habit. Maybe you have habits now in your business that aren't serving you well. So that's where you're going to take a look at some of these areas of, okay, am I charging enough? Am I taking on too many projects? Am I not using my time wisely? These are all kind of habitual things that maybe we've gotten into a pattern of doing without thinking about them. So take a look at that first. What habits do you want to build in your business that will hopefully lead to more flexibility and time to work on your business in the future? So a few tips for you after you've thought through some of those habits that may not be serving you. First of all, make a decision that working on your business is a priority. Okay? You're not just going to magically have the time to work on your business. It's something you have to actually decide that's a really high priority for you, and decide in your mind that this is what I'm going to do. No matter what it takes, I'm going to figure out a way to work on my business. Then you're going to actually schedule time in your calendar to work on your business. And I know this is the hard part because we've got deadlines, and sometimes we don't know how long a project's going to take us to complete and complete well. And, we don't know always how creative we're going to be day to day and when the great ideas are going to hit us. I totally understand that. So what I want you to do when you are thinking about scheduling time in your calendar to work on your business, try to make it an appointment with yourself, a promise, just like a doctor's appointment or anything else that you're committed to, okay? Think about when it might fit into your day best. If you are super busy with projects and you can find an hour or 2 a week to work on your business, start there first. So what you can do, this is what I try to do in my business, and I'll kind of get to an example in a little bit here, but excuse me. I know that if I sit down at my desk for the day to start working, that I'm going to be tempted to jump right into projects and get going with my day, and then time flies obviously when you're having fun. So pretty soon it's lunchtime, pretty soon it's, the end of the day's here, and then I've got kids stuff to do and dinner to make and all that kind of stuff. So my suggestion is schedule it first thing in the morning before you crack open your email, before you start in on a project. Schedule whatever you can, even if it's 20, 30 minutes to start. Put that appointment for yourself in your calendar and stick to it. And it doesn't have to be every day. Like I said, start small, start where you can. Any little bit helps. So if it's a question of, so now that you've made the time in your calendar, maybe you're not sure exactly what you should do to work on your business. Where should you start? Should you build a website? Should you work on your processes? Should you work on marketing? Here's what I'll tell you. I noticed a huge difference and improvement in my business when I spent some time on my systems and processes. And I think why this was so powerful was because by spending that time to set up processes, it saved me time, I don't know if it's exponentially, but it compounds. So each new project that comes up after that, I'm saving time on each new project that comes up because I have these processes in place already. So it might take a little time to set up those processes, and while you're doing it, it might not make sense. Like you might feel like, oh, I should be doing 100 other things. I should be working on this project. Don't worry about it. Try to think of it as an investment in your business. Because like I said, once you get some systems set up, you might tweak them over time, which is totally fine. But once you get those systems set up, your future projects are going to run so much more smoothly, and that's saving you more time to do more in your business. And that's when you might start diving more into marketing or setting up, working on your website, making sure your portfolio is up to snuff, right? All that kind of stuff. So let me check my notes here. It's probably not always going to be easy to find this extra time in your day. So I get that. One example that I can share is, some of you know that I am creating a course right now. This is a course that will help other graphic designers and creatives actually work on their business and get time back and set themselves up for long-term success. So it's kind of ironic, but obviously building this course is taking a ton of time. And I love doing it. I'm having a blast creating the course. But holy cow, it takes a lot of time. So where am I finding this time? Well, I'll tell you, I'm getting up a lot earlier than I normally do. I'm probably working later. I'm turning down a lot of social engagements so that I can be focused on the course. This is my main focus right now. I still have clients. I still have a business to run. So by getting up earlier, I'm finding a couple of hours to work on the course. I'm doing it on weekends. I'm finding whatever pocket of time I can. And even if I don't have, a 3-hour chunk of time to sit down and really crank on it, I'm finding 20 minutes here or there to maybe take care of little tasks that I need to do and to keep moving myself forward. Because I know if I do that for a long, however long it's going to take me, I'll get to my goal, which is launching the course and making it available to you guys, right? And the reason I can keep doing it is because I truly believe in what I'm doing. I truly believe that the course is going to help other designers. It's going to help them skip a lot of the mistakes I made. It's going to help them get profitable faster. It's going to help them set up their processes and systems, right? So that's an example just from my own, experience lately, my own world. So let's see, I mentioned, look at it as an investment. The time you spend now to improve your business is going to save you time later. It might feel like a sacrifice now, but just think about the long-term benefits of carving out that time now to work in your business. Okay, so I think something I heard on a podcast this morning, people think that, for example, since I'm talking about courses here, and that's kind of where my brain is, they might think that when they buy a course that magically all their problems are going to be fixed. And that's not really the truth. When you buy a course, you need to be, again, dedicated to finishing the course, to doing the work. So it's not going to be an instant fix again. As excited as you are to get started on the course right away when it's available, you're still going to have to carve out the time every day or every week, whatever works for you, to actually go through the content and put into action what you're learning. Okay. So I think it's we all know this, but nothing worth having is instant, right? We're in a world where we might think that instant gratification is available to us in all areas, but we know it's not. Anything worth having is going to take long-term dedication, commitment, and especially when you wake up one day and you don't feel like doing it. Having that dedication and commitment and truly believing in what you're doing is what's going to push you forward. All right, pardon me, checking my notes. Usually I have these typed up a little nicer. Today I'm just kind of winging it more. So I think that's everything I wanted to say. So again, if you're feeling like you can't make time for your business because you're working so hard on projects, I get it. Just know you're not alone in that problem, okay? So really look at the areas that might be holding you back. Where are you stuck? And then make a decision that you're going to make time to work on your business. That's the first step. Make the decision. Then put some time in your calendar. Wherever you can squeak it in, even if it's 1 hour a week to start, do it, okay? And then I think as you see progress and as you continue to dedicate that time, it's going to have a snowball effect, right? You're going to be excited about the results you're seeing. You're going to be excited that you are saving time and you're seeing improvement in your processes and your systems. And you're going to be able to find more time in your calendar to keep working towards that because you're going to be excited about it. All right, I hope that helped you today. As always, let me know if you have any comments or questions. I would really love to hear maybe what your strategies are around keeping your business top of mind, not just working in your business, but working on your business. All right, have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.